Let me just say, it's my 10th term in Congress, and I don't think I've had a more powerful experience with a hearing. All of you stood up in a time when our government did not and let down people that were left behind, from American citizens to Afghan partners who are still there, to all the women. And my heart really goes out to them on International Women's Day, as they now live under the Taliban and Sharia law that never probably have experienced it. Many have not. And it's been a dark chapter, but as the ranking member said, what you did is a bright light in terms of saving so many countless lives. And we got the briefings here in Washington, but you just gave us all a front row seat to what really happened that day. And it was incredibly powerful, the testimony from all of you. What are we leaving behind? We know China's there. The DNI testified in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee today on the global terrorism threat in Afghanistan. She says Al-Qaeda viewed the Taliban seizure of power as a victory for the global jihad, and Al-Qaeda remains committed to attacking U.S. interests. And on ISIS, Khorasan almost certainly retains the intent to conduct operations in the West and will continue efforts to attack outside of Afghanistan. I pray the threat goes away, but I'm not as naive to think it will. I was a counterterrorism federal prosecutor. I was chairman of the Homeland Security Committee when we stopped so many of these threats to conduct external operations in the United States of America. So for the veteran out there listening, was it worth it? Yes, it was worth it. You protected America. And some gave their lives to protect America and what it stands for. And we do have to learn from the mistakes of the past, and we'll continue to do that. But I just want to thank you for what you've done for the veteran, you know, whether it's saving lives, whether it's the PTSD, whether it's a suicide rates, which we know are going up after what happened. And we also know that this has had a projection of weakness that has invited aggression and war from Putin in Ukraine to Chairman Xi's threatening the Pacific. There is a cause and effect. And we know that after August, when Afghanistan fell, the Russian Federation, we saw it, the surveillance videos, the satellite imagery of the Russian Federation moving to Ukraine. And that is the axiom of history, that peace through strength, weakness invites aggression. I hope we can project strength and stop war like this one. And I just want to say to anyone listening to this, I know it's being carried live on C-SPAN and a lot of other outlets. If you have any information about the withdrawal in Afghanistan, please don't hesitate to contact our House Foreign Affairs website at foreignaffairs.house.gov. We simply want to get the truth out. And as I said in my opening statement, our veterans deserve it, and our Gold Star mothers and families deserve the truth. And people do need to be held accountable. Nothing demonstrates that more so than your powerful testimony about having the suicide bomber in your grasp, and he got away, and what we could have stopped. But for some decision made above you not to respond to that threat. That's probably one of the saddest things out of this hearing, and we pray for you and all the veterans out there. And we want to say thank you on behalf of the United States Congress, both Republican and Democrat. So with that, we're going to close the hearing. Thank the witnesses. Members may have additional questions, and you may submit those in writing pursuant to committee rules. All members may have 5 days to submit statements, questions, extraneous materials for the record. And without objection, the committee stands adjourned.